Do you guys like that noise?
Just step away from the thing a little bit. You're good. Perfect.
This is a ninja. It's amazing.
Not right there. And no, it shows that.
That's gonna move.
Close up. I was.
So what's going on? I'm not the most like optimistic type of person. I don't really think it's healthy to be optimistic, because if you're optimistic and a good thing doesn't happen, it just sucks. Like I go through life and I just kind of see what happens. Like if something bad happens to me, I'm just like, fine, whatever. So yeah, I guess I'm not really I don't know what I am. I'm indifferent to most things. There are two things I'm a little pessimistic about. I'm pessimistic about love, and it's because I haven't had much of a love life. I've been on a date or two. My prom date was like a setup thing. It didn't go that bad. I've actually been in a few relationships, but those were years ago. I didn't really find the right penguin in the end. Like, like she was always way too into her puffles, and we'd hang out at the pizza parlor sometimes. And sometimes I'd go to her igloo and catch her cheating on me with another penguin. That wasn't cool. Penguin girls are really slutty. They just like wore the heart emoticon on their sleeve. It wasn't a good relationship needs trust. So yeah, so those didn't really work out that well. I've decided if I want to, I don't believe that there's a one either, because there's like 7 billion people in the world. So, all right, well let's exclude children from that. Let's also include guys, old people. So let's say there's like 2 billion women in that range. The odds are she lives in like China or Africa or India or something. So I'm just gonna look for a decent match. I think I might like. Here's a way to weed out a girl, like a woman. If you fart in a room, the ones who don't leave that's a woman. The ones who leave, those are girls. They can't take a man's gas. But if you can take a man's gas, that's an attractive quality in a woman. So, I think sense of humor is important, and farting's very natural. You gotta let the beans spill. So, another thing I'm a little pessimistic about is money. I don't think I'm gonna be as rich as my parents, honestly. I'm a psych major, but I don't really try in life, so I'm not really gonna go to med school. Well, probably not, like a therapist or something. But so I'll probably end up being a social worker or something. Like if I if I have kids one day, like I'm not gonna take them to nice resorts like my parents took me to. I'll probably take them to like seedy motels, like where prostitutes go. Where there's like it's like 20 miles from the beach or something. Like really sketchy, probably like where the truckers stay and stuff, next to a trailer park. That's kind of where it's. That's what's gonna happen if I don't make money. I have a few ideas to make money, unless I like start trying in life and go to med school or something. I have this. I think I might want to make cards, like greeting cards or something. Just make a bunch. Make a bunch, sell them to Hallmark. They'll be like, oh, okay. Maybe write a book. Make it like all philosophical and stuff, but it's not really philosophical. You just like say stuff that happens to you, and at the end of the chapter, you're like, why? That's all a philosopher does. So yeah, I have an idea for a commercial I might want to produce, which I'll never fucking get the money for, but it's just an idea that hatched in my head, like when I was taking a math test. I don't know why. Oh, solve the oh shit, I have this idea. Okay, so so I've been like, imagine a commercial. It's like a PSA. So it's a PSA about not eating healthy, you know? So it's like, it's a bunch of people dressed in costumes, like food costumes, running around a track. And like the broccoli is winning, or the banana, broccoli, like the carrot are winning, tools. The apple and grapes and stuff behind him. And then there's like one fat hamburger in the back. Or there's a hamburger and a donut in the back. Just like, we're gonna stick together, man. You're getting like double laughed. So that would teach people, it's like, you know, you are what you eat. So that's what it's my idea for a commercial. Oh wait, I think I might write a children's book too. But I'm not gonna write the usual children's book because I think most children's books suck. Like, they're not. Most children's books, they don't raise you right because they're like in a palace far, far away, happily ever after, and then you get rude awakenings when you're older. So what you have to do is like have a book where the guy loses his job or something, you know, like make it really depressing, and then they'll learn how to deal with life better. Like maybe he loses his job and he feels all sad and starts crying and stuff, and the kids get really sad, but then he just plays with a bunch of puppies and everything's fine, and he doesn't get his job back. Just looks for more. See, that teaches kids how to be resilient, not how to fantasize about everything, you know? I did that way too much, mostly because of things like Disney, and just kind of fucked me up a little bit. Like I went to Disney World recently, and when I was there as a kid, I was like, oh, holy shit, there's Mickey Mouse, and there's Daffy Duck and stuff. But now I go there, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, am I tripping? Like, what kind of drugs did I take that I see like a guy dressed in a costume as a mouse, and like a duck who doesn't wear pants around kids? Like, what? That's not cool, man. And me being at Disney World is like an insult to Walt Disney because I'm Jewish, well, half Jewish. Well, I don't really practice. I had no idea it was Rosh Hashanah this week. Like my mom texted me, "Happy Rosh Hashanah," whatever the the Hebrew translation is, and I was like, "What? It's Rosh Hashanah." Yeah. What was my next thing? Hang on. You guys want to hear more Obama impressions?
Yes.
What do you want him to say? Or like what kind of speech?
Oh no.
Like, about the economy, foreign policy. About what? Burritos? I love these nice burritos. Have you been to Chipotle? I went there with Joe the other day, and I took Sasha and Malay, and it was great. But there's still work they have to do. I think Michelle would want them to make the food healthier, so that we can lower the obesity rate. And I think that food commercial is a good idea. Okay, it is. I had a good joke. Damn it. Okay, that's it for tonight. Goodbye.